we're gonna talk about this right now, and we are live. So let me play the theme music. All right, there we go. Cool. So you guys were talking about potentially making a trade, considering we had a trade earlier. So why don't you care to discuss before we hop into the weekly recap?
That's Tyler, not me.
Well, all right. Let me go ahead and intro this shit real quick. So prior to recording, Marquise and Lur were potentially talking about a trade with Tua. I caught the back end of it, so it probably isn't even anything. But what up, guys? Welcome to the Week 2 recap show. It's your host, TuAnon. I got Kamish, Lur, and first-time guest on the show, we got Marquise, Big Al. What's up, brother?
It's lovely to be on this podcast finally.
After weeks of deliberation, we're finally able to secure Big Al on the pod.
Yeah, Tyler kind of fucked me last week. No.
Dude, work fucked me, bro.
I mean, you can blame UKG for that one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'll blame Tyler.
It's all good.
Marquise, you for not being able to go Wednesday, you fucking fuck.
I know, I'm out of work, bro. What the fuck you want to do? Take my day off.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because all three of us are here right now. So, Lur, what were you talking about with Marquise prior to recording?
Yeah, the audio cut out there for a second, so I missed that beginning part. But yeah, I mean, Marquise has Joe Burrow right now putting up a combined 6 points throughout the first 2 weeks of the season, and just re-aggravated a calf injury. I have an extra QB, and I need some players. I was trying to mix and match, but those Patriots fans, man, there's some lines that just can't be crossed. And aside from Tyreek Hill, because dude, Tua and Tyreek Hill, the combo, that 1-2 punch, who's like literally Tyreek's only target, and fucking Tua's in the MVP race right now. Week 2's into the thing. I think that could be solid for you. I would be entertaining some shit if I were you, but hey, I'm not you, so
yeah.
Offers on the table.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that that's a no? Is it a firm no?
Well, no, because I could just go on the waivers and get 10 QBs that are pretty solid.
I mean, yeah, there's so many QBs available right now. Stupid. That's why I don't even have it on my roster because of that.
Just get it for free and not have to give up anybody. Because right now, like, it's like, dude, like looking at my team, it's like, besides like injuries, like my team's kind of chilling right now.
I mean, your squad is pretty fucking good. That's why you're number one in the land right now, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, well, the first week I kind of got lucky with Tyreek and Cowboys Day because I had stinky. But like, yeah. I mean,
smelly.
I knew coming into second week those guys were gonna come through for me because I had a stinky.
Right.
But not really a stinky, but like 2 guys combined for 80 points. You know, so like that kind of helps you out.
Yeah. You said you have Cowboys defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
by the
enough
way,
said
that
right there.
That was a straight robbery. I don't know how we let the Cowboys default waivers in our league.
Yeah, no, Cameron was talking about that, like, when you picked them up. He was like, they were on the block the whole time? Like, what the hell?
I know, dude. They were all the way at the bottom. Like, you had to scoop it out. Because when we drafted, I was looking through the teams. I was like, where the fuck are the Cowboys defense? And then I just saw them in waivers. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I kind of knew like I could get them because nobody said anything in the chat. So I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah. The best thing about it is when you just make moves without telling anybody in the chat so nobody can object to it and you just do it. You know?
If I would have said like, oh my god, the Cowboys are on the waivers, somebody would have just put in a waiver claim.
What was your waiver priority? Were you like...
Well, right now I have to use my waivers, yeah, so I'm forward because I was the fifth pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Facts. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we had this morning I asked everybody to kind of put some shit in the chat, like what we did last week for some hot takes, you know. So the first one that I will let Marquise and Lur deliberate about is, it was from Marquise, why Tyler benched Garrett Wilson.
That was
explain yourself, Kamish. Explain yourself.
Explain yourself, Tyler.
Explained myself like 7 different times already. Like I don't know I don't know what football game you guys watched Monday night against the or the Bills versus the Jets that Monday night, but like, dude, Zach Wilson was a boy amongst men, bro. A boy, like a tiny little boy who couldn't even see over his O-line's shoulders. Okay, the touchdown that Garrett Wilson caught, That was by the skin of the guy's teeth to catch the ball. Not only that, it was the skin of the guy's teeth to even get the ball there in the first place, bro. So everyone's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I could have played Romeo Dobbs over, or I could have played him over Romeo Dobbs, whatever. But, bro, the Packers had no one, bro. Aaron Jones out, Christian Watson out. Like, someone has to get to work. And, of course, Jaden Reed had to get to work. He got 2 touchdowns last week. Romeo Dobbs had 2 touchdowns the week before. So, like, yeah, I made a call. I was playing Dobbs no matter what. Okay, guaranteed no matter what. He was in the lineup. I had my reasons. Anyone who doesn't like, go fuck themselves. But the call was Gabe Davis or Garrett Wilson, and I made the right call. So everyone else out there saying, like the little fucking rugrats, chill out, bro. Chill out. Manage your own team, and let's just relax.
Yeah, so I mean, like, dude, you took Garrett Wilson pretty much in the first, second round. So like when you draft,
the tendency of Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball.
No, but like you have to start the guy. Like no matter like what the situation is, like you have to start the guy.
He got a lucky runoff. Like, yeah, it was a good route, it was a good slant, the ball got there, but like if he didn't get that runoff, even if he caught the ball and only ran for 20 yards, the guy would not have had more than 8 points.
Well, no, I do agree. It was definitely a tough matchup. I mean, the Cowboys
played the matchup. Bro,
the Cowboys are for real this year. 100%.
The Bills dominated the Jets, and they don't fucking have Mike.
You gotta keep on mind this. Like the Bills. I mean, the Bills are Super Bowl favorites, you know. And the Bills defense,
I mean, if Josh Allen can stop throwing interception, then yeah, 100%.
Well, he destroyed the Raiders. Though.
Yeah, I mean, he did. He tore him up.
The game, he came back to
yeah,
Josh
he tore him up. Yeah,
he was pissed.
Yep.
It was a 30-10.
I mean, you gotta keep in mind too. The Bills' defense is not sorry ass defense though. Like they're like a high end.
But my point is, the Cowboys are significantly better than the Bills' D. Maybe not significantly, but they are better. And you see a guy like Micah Parsons running in your face, and a guy like Traylon Diggs blocking up your receiver, bro. Like I'm not taking those odds. Anyone who took those odds is probably not the bias. He got a lucky 7-yard touchdown run. A lucky 7.
You took Garrett Wilson over Devontae. You took him over, fucking Ahmad Ross, CeeDee Lamb. So like to begin with, it was kind of a stretch. You took Garrett Wilson that early.
Okay, but if he had, I mean, we'll never know what happens if Aaron Rodgers was there. But I'm willing to bet Garrett Wilson would have finished the top 6 receiver on the conservative side if Aaron Rodgers was at the top.
Yeah. I mean, the Aaron Rodgers fucked everybody.
Like, fuck, dude, the 4th play of the game. He was not even 2 minutes into
he's 38, bro. Like, see, that's the problem with Brady. See, Brady did something where people are now expecting QBs to play at that age. But let's be realistic, QBs can't last that long in the NFL like Brady did.
Brady wasn't human. What he was doing was complete just... I don't even know. Like he definitely had to like.
Bro, QB 38 years old is pretty old though, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's old.
I mean, it's old for any sport. But
Brady was a guy that never got hurt, or like he would get hurt, but he was tough. You know what I mean? Like he would never say like, oh, I need a week off. Nah, like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Brady was he's the best QB of all time for a reason.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that, but. Hey, Tyler made a call and it worked out well, so maybe play Garrett Wilson this week to make Marquise happy. So,
well, yeah,
it worked out well. Like, he lost because of that decision. So,
yeah,
it was
perfect. Listening to shit, bro. Dobbs was gonna play no matter what. It was between him and Gabe.
No, but like Dobbs is so dude, he's so dodgy, so sketchy, dude. Like the guy, like he's either touchdown or bust, dude. You know what I mean?
And it's a new QB. He doesn't have Aaron Rodgers throwing him. It's a new QB, a new system. He had 2 touchdowns week 1. Like I was feeling pretty good about it.
But, yeah, I mean, I agree. But like, dude, you got to start Garrett Wilson. That's like what I'm gonna bench Devontae Adams. Like I can't do that shit. The fuck,
bro. If you had a boy amongst men that needed to get the ball to your receiver, I don't know, man. It's a little different.
Yeah, I don't know about it. But hold up, I want to ask you guys a question though that Riley put in the chat real quick because it's kind of funny. He said football is fake and a government plot to keep us entertained and divert our thoughts from what they're doing behind the scenes. What do you guys think?
Considering the fact of the state the office of America is in right now, I think that's all that needs to be said.
It's a government plot.
If you guys been keeping up with the news, Biden's been taking some quite a bit of heat though. So
it's 3 years too late.
Even CNN is starting to go against Biden now at this point.
Yeah, bro. The guy he
They
doesn't
they
even know.
can't really defend the guy anymore. You know?
Right? Why is Riley even bringing politics into football?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
So
Let's
it's
just
it's
move
it's
on.
it's football. It's football. It's real, and
I
we fucking
agree.
love it.
I agree, but I don't care. It's a good
Yeah.
distraction.
Do you guys think? Do you guys think Tua is him? I think he's him. I
He's
I
If
trust
been,
he's
Oos.
healthy, he's him.
I
But
trust Oos.
he's
if he
been
wants
him
to
since
go
week 2 of
play on
2022.
golf courses, hey, go be him. You know,
Yeah.
He's
go
been
work
him
on
since.
H1M.
work on the have the 5 iron, 6 iron, work
Trust me,
out.
bro. He's not good at golf. I've seen him golf. He's not good at golf.
I'm sure Tua sucks at golf. I'm sure. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the games for this week. So I'll let you guys take. So we have how many do we got? Let's see. Matchup. Scoreboard.
Hold on, let
All
me
right,
take
each of y'all can take 2. I'll take 1. I will take. Let me go back to week 2 real quick. Shit.
you begin. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Totally unprepared. Totally unlike it. All right, so
Right, the rookie will go last.
yeah, I got it. All right, so how about you start us off, Kamish? Which games do you want to take?
Games do I want to take? I will take my brother and RJ,
Okay.
and I will do Big Al and the PPs.
There you go. I like it. All right, go ahead and start us off.
All right, I'm jumping out to an absolute shootout between the gang members only and the Broward Beefcakes.
Bang bang.
The gang members took the dub this time. They did the drive-by, and the Beefcakes, they got heartbroken. Starting out with Jay Herbo, 22.2. Love that. Josh Jacobs starting out very slow this year. Didn't even get the double-digit mark, so I don't know what's going on there. Rashad White just has 21 points, and then Dylan decides to just trade him away. I don't know.
My Rashad White.
Yeah, bro,
White.
you won that trade 100%.
I
You actually
fucking know.
hard.
I fucking know.
You're getting a backup running back to get a start, and Pittman's like I don't remember the whole details.
That trade was OD retarded.
Yeah, Dylan better be hoping that shit's vetoed because Rashad White's kind of a baller. T. Higgins finally doing something, 28.9. We'd love to see that. Waddle got 12.4 points, which knocked him into concussion protocol, so big yikes. Darren Waller finally showing up at 13.6. Feel like that. Zay Flowers, 10.8, not too much going on there. Kicker's doing kicker things at 7, and the Bucs defense absolutely destroying the Bears and giving up 17 points football games and scoring 17 fantasy points. So they must have feasted. I didn't even look at the stats on that one.
I mean, it's important to note that he currently has 2 defenses rostered. I mean, one obviously start, one on the bench, but who does that shit? Just kidding.
Dude, Dylan loves the Bills defense. He always has them.
He might, dude. Maybe he might have to trade him away because
Hey,
Bucks have 8 sacks on the season already. That's 2 weeks in, 8 sacks. That's pretty good.
yeah.
Larry Russell Dillon's 143. Had a pretty solid week there. Was he the highest scoring this week?
I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
Little
was.
coming out the gate slinging. Then we go over to the Broward Beefcakes with T-Law, 9.2. Don't like to see that. Barkley, I think he sprained his ankle, but still dropped 27. So
He'll be fine.
Yeah, not looking good for RJ. Cook had 19. You like that? Amon Ra with the Q tag. He got cramping. He'll be fine. He'll be good there. Olave with 14. Kind of a weird game. Like, I do not want my players playing Monday at 7:30. Like, I don't know. That's just sus. I don't like that. Mark Andrews at 15. The wild card here, Jordan Addison at 16. It's pretty solid. And then 11 points from his kicker in the Niners. Not too much going on there. Benches are kind of meh. 12 from Warren. That's meh. Atwell had 15. You like to see that. But Bakua Nakua, or whatever the hell the guy's name is just feasting over there in the Rams. We'll get into them shortly.
Yep.
And
so we have rankings wise, gang members only, 4th in the land. Broward Beefcakes sitting at 9th.
Yeah, RJ's falling quick. You may have to make some trades, RJ, now that you just lost Barkley. I don't know what you're gonna do. Hit me up though.
Yeah.
I might be able to. Got some guys I think I don't mind taking. Why don't you hit me up, Arj?
Yeah, being 0-2 is not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah,
that's tough in
like
fantasy.
your hands over the panic button, and you really want to hit the panic button, but you're like, it's only week 2. Like, there's still a lot to go down, but like I'm like 1 loss away from like flipping shit. Marquise has been in that situation before, and that shit really fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have my first one until week 5. So
Yeah, that was the downfall. Hey, I want to make the playoff 6 teams, make it a little more competitive, but no one
We
wants
even
to do
talked
that.
about doing divisions. I think divisions would have been pretty fun.
yeah, but like, how would the divisions work?
Yeah, that's just the
Yeah,
problem. Picking the divisions. Put it in a
It
hat.
would have to be 2-2-2-2-2. You know what I
No, you
mean?
do 2 and 5.
two
There's more
divisions of
of a way to
5.
do
Or wait,
Yeah, but nah,
the math
just
ain't
it.
mathin'.
format. That shit's
Yeah, it's
retarded.
weird.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, that's the members and the cakes. Now we're jumping over to the PPs and Mr. Man himself, Big Al, Joe Burrow.
I guess you talk about my team, I'll talk about Cameron's.
No.
Oh no. So we take it game by game. So he's gonna do your game, and then I'll give you 2 games. Like you would do mine, and
Okay.
then I'll take one. So
All right.
yeah, yeah.
This guy, man. Can you believe this guy?
Get with the fucking program, Marquise. God.
Dude, it's my first time, bro.
I know,
Big
but do you even listen? Or even a fan? Apparently
Oh,
not.
I listen. I listen to the bias sometimes.
Al.
There's
Speaking
no
of big,
bias here. There's no bias here.
oh, I was wrong actually. Joe Burrow got 15 this week. I actually didn't see that. Anyways,
What?
but you still need a QB, so let me know. Joe
Yeah,
Mixon 13.5. Why is this guy projected? Like, he's projected 20 points this week, bro. Like, what is that about? Like, the guy has one good game in fucking 2022, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're just going to project him for max.
I don't know, but it's actually kind of funny as fuck. Though.
Ridiculous is what it is. Kenneth Walker, what do you have? 17, I think he had? 18?
He had 2
18.4.
Damn, two TDs and he had 18 points. It's kind of concerning, Marquise. I'm not going to lie. Where's all his yards, bro? Where's his production? I mean, you got the 2 TDs. You love to see that. 17 attempts for 43 yards. What was that, like 2.5 yards a carry?
Yeah.
It's not looking good. You have to spread that offense a little bit.
I mean, who's undefeated right now?
Okay. I deserve that. Devontae Adams, 20 points, 20-40. Tyreek Hill had a slow game, 15. But, I mean, dude, the Patriots, Sunday night on the Dolphins, I didn't think that was going to be a high score.
They knew how to play it. They were
That's
cutting
what
off the middle.
A lot of defense, like,
Because,
it's
bro,
built
the
up,
Pats
dude.
defense is way better than the fucking
I know.
Chargers defense.
Big
The
Bill's a
fucking
mastermind on defense.
points on the fucking Chargers.
George Kittle with just 6 points. Hope he does that against me. Tyler Lockett with 25, bro. This guy is like, he's like walking up to the roulette board, bro. Like, he's either going to get you 5 points or he's going to get you 25 plus. And there is no in between with Tyler Lockett. Like, yeah, maybe he'll give you like 14, like some random season out of the week or some random week out of the season. But yikes. And then Cameron Dicker, Mr. Dicker with 10 points. And then the
Dicker
Cowboys
the kicker.
absolutely destroying the Jets as I projected. Garrett Wilson didn't get that miraculous fucking skin of his teeth, lucky ass touchdown. They probably would have had a lot more. So, yeah, it's Better Call Big Al coming in at 139 points, starting off the season 2-0 strong. And then we have Mr. Cameron's team. Now, this team has a lot to discuss. Nick Chubb having one of the worst injuries I've ever seen on television. Prayers up to him because that shit freaking sucked. And it destroyed Cameron's season. Now that Justin Fields is kind of like a lot of question marks around him. Brad, you predicted it. Daniel Jones.
I was gonna get there. I want to just say, if you listen to the prediction show, I had one of the weirdest takes ever that Daniel Jones. You should start Daniel Jones because something weird's gonna happen with Justin Fields, and it's fucking happening. Look at this. Look at this. All I'm saying, I don't know ball, but sometimes I do.
The thing is, though, like, Jones is so shady, though, sometimes. Like, the guy's either going to drop 30 for you or he's going to drop, like, 10 now.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Jameer Gibbs getting some signs of life, especially with I don't even know if the Montgomery injury was that serious, but he'd probably be out for like a week or two, probably. So Gibbs definitely get some upticks there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks, man, actually making some noise. A lot of people, myself included, were kind of thinking they weren't going to do dog, but yeah, dude, the Bucks and Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans are coming out strong, so you love to see that. Diggs with a quiet 13.6 and a blowout win over the Raiders because Gabe Davis was just absolutely feasting.
Gabe Davis.
And you got T. Hockey, Mr. Hawkinson with 25.6 coming out super strong with the L to the Phillies.
I'm not going to lie. When I saw that performance, I thought I was going to take the L that week. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude,
When
it's like, bro, when your tight end gives you more than 20 plus points, like, you're pretty much like guaranteed to get
Easily
a
a
win.
route.
You know
Easily.
what I
I thought God was feasting last year with fucking Kelsey, bro. 25 every week.
mean? Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's unbelievable.
And that's why I drafted Kelsey over Tyreek Hill because I'm like, I want that. I want that.
I know, but like
Yeah.
you took him maybe a little too high. A little too high.
Yeah.
Like in the fifth or sixth is perfect for Kelsey though.
5th or 6th round.
At least no. Like the fifth or
Oh, I was gonna
sixth.
say he won't be there. He doesn't move past
No,
8
I
picks.
wasn't saying like that.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have got him if you didn't take him where you wanted to. So
Exactly.
if you wanted him, you had to pay the price. You paid
Yep.
the price.
At least you didn't take Jamar Chase.
Facts. Big
Yeah.
facts. But we know who
Right.
did.
That's tough. That's really tough right now.
This is a very interesting one right here. AJ Dillon just 7.3 points with no Aaron Jones that game, and that game was low key kind of a shootout, bro. 24-25. I mean,
And people gave me shit for dropping him. I'm just saying.
we'll see what he does next week because I think he's gonna have more than 7 points next week.
Ah.
But you just got Rashad White, so it doesn't even matter.
Yep.
That trade was retarded. Doesn't make any sense.
And you got the
Oh
young
my God.
Poku, 13 points. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Double digits out to your kicker. Just love to see that. You just absolutely love to see
And
it.
the fact
And
that it's a
Bengals-
young ho. Anytime it's a young ho in double digits, that sounded really weird. All right, go ahead.
Brad likes, man. Brad's letting us know. And you got 6 points out of the Bengals. But I don't want to talk about his starting lineup. I want to talk about his bench. I mean, this guy has like 100 points on his bench. I mean, Daniel Jones with the 30 piece. That was kind of hard to predict, but then again, they got absolutely shut out and embarrassed on Sunday night. So Daniel Jones kind of did what he had to do. Mostert with a strong game against the Patriots. Brian Robinson letting everyone know he's here. This was the one, bro, Swift. I don't know if Cameron had his head under a rock or what he was doing, but the second Kenneth Gainwell was out for the game. He should have had Swift in 10 minutes before that even happened, bro.
I was very surprised that he didn't start Swift.
Yeah,
I had to double check just to make sure he didn't start him.
But then again, I don't know. He probably would have started him over Gibbs. So like,
I mean, dude, Gibbs, like
Actually,
he's
no, he
no
would've won.
solid for PPR though. He gets a lot of reception.
He is, but when you got the committee, you got to take what's not the committee, and that was Swift that game. But it's water under the bridge now. Christian Kirk with 22, not too shabby. And that is Better Call Big Al versus ZPPs.
I want to say something, dude. This is the third year in a row that Cam has had one guy left versing me, and the guy has always gotten hurt for him.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Dude,
I remember last year, the 2 times I played him, his tight end got hurt. It was Waller and then Zach Ertz. And then now it was Nick Chubb. And like low key, like I was for sure thought I was gonna lose this week though. Because Nick Chubb was feasting.
Yeah, he was. That was a bad injury though, man. Was it you that put it in the chat, like the actual video of the
No, it wasn't.
It was
yeah,
Mike.
that's right. That's
But,
right.
like, dude,
angle.
But I'm going to talk about the Nick Chubb injury. You know, as an NFL fan and NFL community, Nick Chubb's a huge loss for the NFL.
I agree.
Just
You know
in
what I
general.
mean? Like I love Nick Chubb. I'm a huge fan of the guy. You know, you hate to see that. You know, guy's a great player. Arguably a top 3 running back, maybe top 2. He's not better than McCaffrey, but you know, he's up there though.
In terms of football running backs, yeah, dude, north and south.
Yeah, he's
you
one.
do not want to be in front of that guy. When that guy's running at you, do not want to be in front of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but definitely Cam. I think Cam. It was Cam's week this week, 100%. And I was saying, bro, Brian Robinson was his sleeper, dude. Dude, this guy.
Like, before I picked up Rashad White, I hit him up about Brian Robinson. And I also hit him about Raheem Mostert too. That didn't work out, obviously.
Bro,
but
Brian Robinson was so cheap this year. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I tried. I put the feeler out there, that's for sure. And he's like, nah. I'm like, okay, whatever.
I even said it before the game. I was like, bro, Brian Robinson is so good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not like good, but definitely a huge sleeper considering
What
how
was
cheap.
it, a 7th round pick or something?
Like, dude, he low key could be the Stevenson of last year. Like Stevenson went really late last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson really did just like pop off last year out of nowhere.
You know what I mean? Like that could be Brian. Brian's the number 1 guy, dude. He gets workload, dude. Like 17, 20 attempts. That's fire.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and hop in and do one game, and then Marquise, Ricky goes last. We'll have you do the final two games. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do Homestead Honchos against the Big Tua. So Riley against Lur. This is a 6-7 matchup, and we have Homestead Honchos taking the dub here by a Puerto Rican pubic hair, 125.90 over 124.68. I mean, Rye woke up the next morning. He's like, bro, I can't believe I actually won that shit. Nico Collins popped. Hunter Henry popped. I mean, everybody really just helped him out a shit
When I saw
ton.
Hunter Henry's touchdown to
Yep.
make it a 1-score game, or a 2-score game, I think it was, in the fourth, I was like, bro, Ramondre's running this fucking next one, and it's Bill Belichick. There's no way he's not, and he fucking did it now.
Yeah, it literally came down to the wire too, and I mean that's just how it goes, you know. So we got you're at 1-1, Rise at 1-1. So I'll go ahead and jump into the lineups real quick. I'll keep it choppy. So Patty Mahomes 21.20 clean week after week clean. Derrick Henry 18.5 clean. Ramondre Stevenson game winner clean. Jamar Chase underwhelming at 8 points compared to 17. I mean, the Bengals got problems. Joe Burrow's got problems. Jamar Chase, he's got problems apparently. But I mean, his substitution of Nico Collins really just seemed to pay off a lot because
that was huge.
Yeah, last minute too, if I remember the conversation correctly. Nico Collins with 27.6, and he was projected 11. So I mean, you talk about taking a chance here and just like swapping him in, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised he played him out of all people over Nakua.
So, I know. I mean, something just told him to do it, and I mean, he's been sitting on wanting to start Nakua. I think he said he would start Nakua this week in the flex possibly. I mean, you can't just let him sit there and not get you points. I mean, on his bench, Nakua had 30. Nico Collins with 27. Hunter Henry clean 17.2 over the 8 points he was projected. Brandon Ayuk with the stinky 7.3. But my dude Deebo Samuel went off. I'm just saying. Justin Tuck, kicker things, 11 points, one of the best in the league. Jets defense, 0 points. 0.
Surprised he started him.
I know.
Surprised he even saw 1,000, bro. Jets are going to get trampled.
Yeah, I mean, just go ahead and drop them and pick up a new one. I mean, there's plenty of ways to get it done.
For note,
damn.
Huh?
The Jets defense had 0 points.
0. Flat out fucking goose egg, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah. All right. So his bench, I mean, even points on the bench, you know, but Puka Nacua was the big thing to talk about. The 30 points on his bench, projected 13.5. The dude just eats every single week. He still has Alvin Kamara on the. I mean, obviously he's suspended, but just want to. I like putting that tickler file out there for anybody looking to possibly. You know,
this was a huge win for Ryan. He needed 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Sucks to suck, Kamish. So jumping over to your team, we got Lamar Jackson, 22.8 points. I mean, that's just he looked like Lamar Jackson last game, though. I mean, there were designed runs for him that just seemed to open up, and they worked perfectly. So I think that's what you're going to be seeing like week in and week out from him, because hopefully the Ravens can kind of put it together. That game against the Bengals though was really fucking good. But Alexander Mattison has been kind of just not producing because he's their starting running back, right, for the Vikings.
Yeah,
but I mean, Philly's defense, bro, they're a good D. I'm not panicking yet.
He's had some pretty tough matchups. If he doesn't perform next week, he's a buzz, 100%.
He has 14 week 1. I mean, that's like
he plays the Chargers next week. If this guy doesn't have a good game, then he's not. This guy's a buzz. So.
Yeah, if he doesn't show up against the Chargers defense, then like you're shit out of luck on that one there. Either way, jury's still out on Mattson. Just saying. Tony Pollard, we got him at 19 points, clean. My boy Devonta Smith coming in with 23 points. That's huge for you, dude. Absolutely huge. He's great. Because Jalen Hurts is so good, he makes Devonta Smith even gooder. Gooder. Not better. Gooder. Because Jalen Hurts is good.
Devonta Smith is the best second receiver in the league right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I had to take him at the 4th.
Yeah. I mean, he's quick.
Got him in the 4th?
Fourth
Who'd you take in the 3rd round?
Actually, maybe I took him. I think I took Matt. I don't even remember. I may have taken Matt.
Yeah, you definitely took him in the 3rd round. No way he fell to the 4th.
So what's up with Romeo?
No, Dobbs? I did. I took Lamar in the 3rd.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What?
I took him in the 4th.
The fucking league was slacking then.
Why'd you Oh, never mind. I was going to say, why'd you start Romeo Dobbs? But no, he popped off week 1. 5 points
Yeah.
from him. Evan Ingram with 11 points. Gabe Davis, the Gabe Davis, number 13, 21 points. Then Riley Patterson, your kicker doing kicker things, 7 points. And then Dolphins defense. Dolphins defense looked really fucking good. Bradley Chubb helped you out a lot.
That's why we got him.
Yep. Not 9 points there.
It's all right. The Dolphins is like it's nothing.
Yeah, but that defense also beat the Pats. So I mean,
They do have a very juicy schedule. The
It does
Dolphins,
just enough though. We have the second hardest schedule in the league,
No, you're tripping. Look at their schedule, dude.
bro.
It's like all fucking green. There's
Apparently,
like
ESPN numbers are wrong, man.
I mean, all the couch experts and all the people at ESPN said that it was hard. So I mean,
Eagles have the first hardest actually,
yeah.
according to the numbers.
And then on your bench,
21st. That's a damn lot.
yeah, on your bench, nothing really crazy going off here. I mean, Garrett Wilson, 16 points for note, and then Tua didn't have as big of a game as last week, but it doesn't really matter. So I mean, at the end of the day, Homestead Honchos takes this one by a Puerto Rican pubic hair, 125.9 to 124.68. Boom.
I would say Will Riley's team though, very risky team though for Riley. Like
You think so?
if you look at his bench, he has no running backs. Like if he gets like 1 or 2 injuries for the running backs, he's cooked.
Why does he have 3 tight ends? I just realized. Yeah, well,
You know what I mean? Like, dude, he has a very risky team. Like if
So
he,
prior
if he
to this
takes-
show, I was talking to him about it, and he's like, "Yeah, Alvin Kamara is my insurance. Like I'm waiting for Alvin Kamara to come back." And
well,
I'm like, "Okay."
it is the insurance, but the NFL like already week 2, a bunch of injuries. Like if Henry or Stevenson get hurt, he's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kamara comes
Like,
back week.
I mean, I'm not like an expert, but like it looks a little risky though.
Yeah,
That's just my opinion.
yeah,
Good thing you didn't drop Chubb. Or
yeah.
Barkley.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so Big Al, you are taking my game against Bijan Dressing, and then Joey's game against Blake. So you can
right.
start with everyone you want to start with.
All right, I'll start with Mike's. Gino, 23 points. I told Mike to start this guy. I mean, last year he dropped 31 points on them last year, so like I figured it was good matchup. You know, yeah, he had a solid game. You know, can't complain. 23 points, you take that. Miles Sanders, you know, I feel like this guy, if he doesn't get a touchdown, he's going to be dodgy, sketchy. So, I mean, the fact that 2 weeks now he's kind of had some mid games, probably next week he's going to pop off. And I play Mike next week, so his team might go nuclear on me. You know,
And I feel like that's the thing with Mike's team, though. It's either he pops off and goes nuclear, or he does kind of what happens this week.
He had 89 points, so that's not going to happen next week.
Mm-mm.
And then probably his most consistent player probably all year is probably going to be Bijan. Guy looks solid, fresh legs. He looks explosive, very fast.
Rookie legs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like very, very solid player to have right now. Very solid. You know, Calvin Ridley also solid. You know, that Kansas City Jacksonville game was just stinky. Like that game was just slow. It was just like nothing was going on in that game. Like I was just you know, then he had 5 points, but that's not gonna happen.
I think he also like jammed his finger or something like that during the game too. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, he's definitely due 100%.
Come on, guys. We all know what really happened. Calvin really took the under on himself. Like, let's just
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You know, he plays Houston next week, so I mean, low key, I don't think that's gonna be a blowout. That might be a close game, low key.
That's why he's taking the over on in that game.
For sure, the most disappointing start for Mike is for sure AJ Brown. First round pick for Mike. It's definitely not going to be happening every week for this guy, though. I mean, he plays against the Buccaneers next week. Like he's probably this is probably going to be his game. Next week, Freiermuth. You know, I have this guy in my other league I'm in. He looks a little sketchy. Looks very sketchy this year, Freiermuth. So like, I'm going to give Freiermuth. I think Mike should give him one more chance against the Raiders. If this guy doesn't do anything against the Raiders,
Raiders.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to go for another tight end. I'm not gonna lie. And then DJ Moore, solid performance, 16 points. You take that. I think Justin Fields as a QB is kind of holding him back a little bit. I think DJ Moore is a solid player. Butker with 5. You want more points. You want at least like 10 from your kicker, and then Ravens D.
Kicker things.
I don't know how the Ravens D only got 3 points though. Like they had.
I don't think they did shit.
Yeah, they had 1 interception and 1 sack, and then Joe Burrow actually put up some points finally. And obviously, Kurt. I mean, this guy looks like a 3rd-round pick. This guy's fucking airing it out like he's the number 1 QB. Kirk Cousins.
And the thing is, I'm pretty sure the entire chat made fun of him for drafting Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think anything of it.
And the thing is, Kirk Cousins plays the fucking Chargers next week. So I'm fucking cooked. He's gonna fucking have like 50 attempts and fucking like 300 yards. So I'm cooked on that. Gibson on his bench, I don't know. It's just like, this guy's solid for PPR, but like this guy is just so dodgy.
It's the Brian Robinson show, apparently.
Montgomery, this guy low key is a fucking vulture for Gibbs. I mean, this guy's a vulture for anybody. Honestly, if this guy Jonathan Taylor does play this year, it would be huge for Mike, though. Absolutely huge. You would have Jonathan Taylor and Bijan. That would be kind of scary. Then like Lazard, the guy's mid. Like this guy's.
Straight up mid.
Oh, there because Aaron Rodgers brought him in.
And then Michael Thomas, guy's a head case, but he gets points when he plays, even though he's throwing up gang signs telling fucking guys, fuck you. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Some fucking defensive lineman was about to beat his ass, like in the tunnel. He was like throwing up Crip signs and shit.
Oh, jeez.
And then, dude, Hayden Hurst. I mean, honestly, dude, like Hayden Hurst is not bad. I mean, whatever.
I mean, like, but 5 points.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get it to Brad's. Brad. Very quiet 133 points you had. Very quiet. Very
expect
quiet.
us.
I mean, Jalen Hurts. Guy's the biggest vulture I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's why I had to get him round 2.
He's off the Evans. You got to take that.
Like it's not even fun to watch.
Here's the most questionable pick for you, Dameon Pierce. In my opinion, Brad, you took him a little too high in this draft. A little too high. Yeah. Like I do get it. Like Dameon Pierce is fired, but you got to remember he's on the Texans, though.
And see, I thought because the Texans are the Texans that they'd use him more, but apparently they don't give a fuck. So,
but then most of the time they're gonna be down, and like CJ Stroud's just gonna have to fucking air the ball out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And he's like a Nick Chubb. Like he doesn't get those receiving.
Right.
Yeah. Pacheco, I do like this guy, but he's kind of touchdown or bust though too. But you do have Rasheed White, which Dylan, I don't even get the point of that trade, bro. Like he says he doesn't need Rasheed White, but he's getting Algier and he's trading Terry for Pittman. Like I don't get what's the point of that trade. But this one, I can't believe you took him in the 3rd. I thought he was gonna drop. I wanted this guy, Keenan Allen, dude. People need to.
That is my workhorse. Him and Jalen Hurts, untouchable.
But people gotta understand, bro. Dude, Keenan Allen is a PPR machine.
I know, bro, but he has the same problem Michael Thomas has, bro. He's only good on the field.
Dude, he's not like a head case like Michael. Last year, like a hamstring injury, those are kind of fucked up. But like I will agree though, he was definitely like wanted like another 3 weeks of vacation though. Last year. But yeah, definitely a very solid pick. I definitely would have taken him if he was available, but it is what it is. Michael Pittman, obviously he's not on your team anymore. I think he's solid. Definitely the best week 1 receiver I've ever seen. I remember Mike had him last year. He dropped 30 points on me. And then after that, he had a stink bomb every single game after that.
I mean, he hit his projection this week. So, I mean, if he keeps hitting projections for Lil Dill, then, I mean, gets what he wants. So
it's not bad. I mean, again, the Colts QB is in question. It's like the Commanders. Like, are these receivers going to get the usage because of these guys not throwing? Okay. Travis Kelce, I mean, nothing needs to be said. Probably going to be tight end number 1 at the end of the year, 100%. I think it's going to probably be like between Kelce and Hawkinson. I think those are going to be the top 2.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram's going to sleep.
Debo, Tebow's very solid. The only thing with the 49ers, a lot of heads to feed. So it could be Ayuk's turn, could be Kittle's turn, could be McCaffrey's a workhorse. So he's going to drop minimum 20
Yeah.
points when he's healthy. Jason Sanders, 6 points, mid. Nothing really exciting there. Eagles D, I had him last year. Very consistent. Very consistent defense. Very consistent floor.
I'm holding them every single week. I am not, unless it's their bye.
Last year. Very consistent floor. That defensive lineman, the defensive line is the best in the NFL, though. That defensive line is scary.
Bro, they had 4 forced fumbles, and they recovered all 4 of them. That's mental.
Then Tyler Algier, then your bench. Tyler Algier for 4 points. Don't know why fucking Dylan's trained for this guy. I mean, Bijan's clearly the number one guy there. But if Bijan gets hurt, though, this guy's the top waiver guy, though, 100% during the week. Joshua Kelly, very underperforming. This guy was like the number one waiver guy this week. 4 points is like,
yeah. I mean, I think next week is Kelly's week.
Well, we'll see, though. I mean, apparently Eckler's supposed to miss some time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It will be very interesting to see that.
I picked him up strictly for trade bait.
Yeah, no, Tyler Boyd. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, dude, this guy just always finds a way to be like involved in games. I just forget about this guy. Marquise Brown. I mean, the number one receiver on the Cardinals. Like, this guy's gonna have a couple games where he balls out.
Yeah,
I mean, he's the number one receiver. Zay Jones, I mean, this guy's solid when he plays, but he's hurt, so he had a stink bomb, goose egg. Mike Williams, solid. I think the only thing with Mike Williams, he's just inconsistent. There's 1 week he'll drop like 3, then 1 week he'll drop like 20. Then Higbee with 420. Shout out 420.
Nice.
I mean, you guys did, I guess.
I picked him up strictly for week 1. When Kelsey was out, because realistically, I don't need to have 2 tight ends, and I just never dropped them. So
Riley needs 3.
Apparently.
So I'm doing Joey's and Blake's now.
Yep, Joey's and Blake's, and then that's it, and we'll run to week 2 pick'em.
So this was a very interesting matchup. I feel like Blake and Joey's games are always very close. So I'll start with Joey's team. I mean, this team is very solid. I mean, honestly, I would say maybe the QB is a little bit up in the air. Deshaun Watson looks a little shady, McCaffrey, I mean, nothing else needs to be said. Guy's a workhorse. I mean,
when he's healthy.
I don't get how I drafted this guy with the 2nd pick, and he balled out, and he dropped to the 6th and early. I don't understand how that works. I just don't understand.
No idea.
And Travis Etienne, he has 6 points, but he left the game, so he's injured. Metcalf again, he was injured. 13.5. I guess he would take that though.
Yeah.
It's mid for a receiver though. It's mid.
Listen, double digits, solid, clean.
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb, I had this guy last year. I mean, this guy is a fucking machine. I mean, dude, this guy fucking eats. Goddard. Besides the goose egg, this guy's really consistent. I mean, this guy is not going to drop like 30. He might do it like once a year, but like he'll get you like those 10, 12 points a week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopkins, I mean, surprised he even played. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, 8 points. I mean, not the best, Carlson is he's underperforming. This guy's supposed to be like the number one kicker in fantasy, but he's not. But we'll see, though. It's still really early in the NFL. Really. Commanders D looks very nice, though. Looks very nice. Tank Bigsby, 0 points. I mean, sorry.
Bench.
Yeah. Najee Harris, 5 points. This guy looks like a bust.
Yeah, bro. Don't tell me that.
Whenever, I didn't want.
I'm so blessed that he worked out for me at the end of last year. Thank God.
Of course, man. Yeah. The second he gets off my team.
Yep.
Godwin, 10 points. I mean, you can low-key put this guy on the flex and not really have to worry. Jerry Jeudy, I'm surprised this guy's even playing right. Jaden Reed. This guy's a rookie receiver. Looks really nice. Jaden Reed.
That's what I'm saying. Who?
Romeo Dobbs was supposed to do last week, bro.
Yeah. And then Rashid Shaheed. I mean, 10
Rashid
points.
Shaheed.
But I highly doubt he's going to be on the bench for Joey's the entire year. But I feel really bad for Blake, though. Let's talk about Blake's. I mean, Josh Allen came back to life. 23 points. You take that.
Mm-hmm.
James Conner is kind of solid. Blake always has Arizona Cardinals running backs, by the way. This guy always has a Cardinals running back every single year. This one hurt Blake a lot, though. Brees Hall.
What happened with him? Did he get hurt?
Dude, like, the problem is the game script went against Brees, and
yeah, the
like,
script this year is crazy.
He's still recovering from that ACL tear. So, like, it's still early. So, like, they're not going to try to put him out there and put, like, a workhorse. I think this was a little questionable. Kendrick Bourne. I think there was maybe better options out there for Blake. But, I mean, he was definitely getting the deep ball. Like, if Mac was connecting with this guy could have dropped, like, 20 points, though, easily. I mean, Jefferson, nothing needs to be said here. There's a reason why he was the first pick. Kyle Pitts, I would low-key be freaking out with a little bit.
I'm so pissed with the Kyle Pitts situation. I mean, he's so fucking athletic, and the Falcons have no idea how to use him appropriately. It's annoying.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts looks pretty shady. Zach Moss with 20 points is fucking outrageous. Tyler Bass, I mean, he's one of the top kickers, so 8 points. You take that. Pasty, very underwhelming, though. 3 points. That definitely hurt Blake as well. 100%. I mean, nothing really crazy on the bench for Blake. 19 points from Prescott. I mean, pretty solid. Dalvin Cook with both of the Jets running backs had goose eggs, pretty much. Aaron Jones, obviously being hurt Blake. Kyron Williams, bro. 28 points.
Nuts. Absolutely
Against
nuts.
the 49ers, bro. Yo, are we good?
Did we lose Marquise?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. So you guys are hearing live.
Yeah, you guys there?
Us trying to figure our shit out. I think we might have lost Marquise.
My bad.
No, he's back.
Yeah.
You there,
I
buddy?
lost you guys for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So 28 points. All right, let me just do this quick. So Deontay Johnson, 0 points. I mean, this guy kind of fell off. Jacoby Myers, guy had a concussion. He was out. Juju, 7 points. I don't know why we even paid that fuck. And then Cooper Kupp, low-key is fucking Blake, so heavy. Second-round pick, out for another 2 more games. So
we should have just let Cooper Kupp go. Just like let him go, because we all know what's going to happen with him.
Blake needs to win a game here. This next game is huge for Blake. He needs to win here, though.
Yeah, Super Bowl contender predicted before the season.
He needs to win. But Blake is right, though. His team is a graveyard, though, as of right now.
Yeah.
It's a graveyard. But
I agree.
Blake's team is definitely not the worst, though, in my opinion. His team is definitely solid, but he needs his guys, though. All right, I'm done with that.
That was excellent analysis, Marquise. Appreciate you, dog. Excellent analysis. Excellent. GG's. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into week 3 pick'em. So we're just going to run through this real quick because we're getting close to an hour. We got about 12 minutes left, and I like to keep it under an hour. So we're just going to go through, I'll say each game, and then the 3 of us will say like who we think is going to win that matchup. Just straight up. All right? So I'm going to start at the bottom of my list. So we got Bijan Dressing against Better Call Big Al. Actually, Marquise, you can't call this one because this is your game. So, Lur, who do you think?
I think Marquise is going to take the cake.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not a fan of Sanders. Never really have been. Moose on the ropes. Michael Thomas might throw the wrong gang sign up to the wrong person one day, so always have to worry about.
Yeah, you can't be fucking around with the gang signs like that. It could totally fuck up your fantasy season. Like, you never know.
Actually, I don't know. This game could be a shootout. It really could.
Nah, Mike's team had a stinky last week, so his teams do.
It's going to be close, but Marquise just has the juggernaut receivers and respectable running backs, and like his QB situation is kind of weird right now. And well, Cowboys, got to be Marquise.
By the way, I have a curse when I draft QBs. so far, 3 years in a row, I have not had a QB that I've drafted that has stayed with my team. So,
That would
yeah,
be sometimes.
put it out there.
Man. Well, Lur, I agree with you. I'm gonna take Better Call Big Al in this one too, but I think it's gonna come down
I think it's gonna be
to
a close one.
where, yeah, I'm gonna say like the difference is gonna be within 5 points
It's
because
really
I agree. Like there's no way that Mike's team
Both teams are
shits the
good.
bed like that 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, like
I
Mike,
know
we
you're hating
talked
on
shit
Mike's
about his
team
team,
at the
but
beginning of the season, but Mike
yeah,
seems if Will Thomas stays in it and Ridley stays solid, he'll have a good team.
yeah, I agree. So it's going to be close, but I'm definitely taking the number one team, and there's a reason why, Marquise is the number one team. So Better Call Big Al. All right, next matchup I got here, we have Homestead Honchos, 6 seed against Portland PP's 5 seed. Currently projected 131.07 in favor of Rye compared to Portland PP's 114.55. So, who you guys got?
I got Riley just because he has fucking Puka. This guy is just fucking ridiculous, dude. This guy, dude,
Yeah.
he hasn't even gotten a TD yet, and he's the second fucking receiver so far.
Yeah, Riley
Right.
needs to start him this week.
But the problem is, though, like he's gonna have to make some decisions because Ayuk's gonna be on his bench, I guess, at this point. So it's like, but Cameron's team is solid, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like Mike Evans, Stephon Diggs, like those two can combine for 60 points, though.
Yeah. So you're calling
And
for
then he has
Rye?
Hawk. Like Hawk could low key drop like 15, 20 points every week.
Yeah, I agree. So you're calling for Rye?
Nick Chubb hurts a lot though for his team.
Yeah, that shit sucks for Cameron.
But
And
just feels he's playing Kansas City and Kansas City. Oof.
Oofta.
It's gonna really depend on who gets more points, Patrick Mahomes or Justin Fields in that game.
I think we both know the answer to that one.
Well, we know, like if Justin Fields gets rushing yards and rushing
if he
TD,
rushes, yeah, if he rips one off,
it will be close.
Yeah, it could be. Lur, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Homestead Honchos just because like Jamar Chase is due for a game. Nakua is probably if Nakua stays on track to where he is, he's going to be insane. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson and Derrick Henry, pretty much elite running backs at this point in terms of fantasy football. Patrick Mahomes. What more has to be said there? Hunter Henry, fuck you, Hunter Henry, and like this guy has to choose between Amari Cooper, Ayuk, and apparently Nico Collins is like a stud now, apparently. And Cameron just kind of got riddled with injuries, and Brian Robinson, like he's solid, but like I don't think he's that consistent yet, so he's kind of sus. Mostert's the same way, solid, not that consistent until he does it 3 or 4 weeks in a row. Fields kind of slacking, and yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm taking Rye.
It's going to be close. It's going to be a close game, 100%.
It will be. I mean, the projections don't really tell the whole thing here, so I mean, I'm gonna go along with it too. I'm gonna pick Riley in this one. He's got too many guys, just like too many dudes, mouths to feed, just like insane, right? And again, my whole thing, I genuinely think that Cam should start Daniel Jones over Justin Fields. That's just my thought process. Like,
well, but he plays on Thursday against San Francisco, and Barkley might be out.
Yeah, but it's
in the last prime time.
All right, game. so then I guess you give it one more week, but I'm sticking true to my prediction. But yeah, I'm picking Homestead Honchos over Portland PPs here. All right, so Larry, you can't call this one. So we got Broward Beefcakes, Big Tua. Broward Beefcakes are 9 seed, Big Tua is 7. This matchup right now is projected to go in favor of Big Tua 116.84, 109 for Broward Beefcakes. So Marquise, who you got, bro?
This is a tough one, very tough. I mean,
Sketchy.
Low key, this could be a stink ball game here. Like, I mean, I think I got to go towards maybe RJ only because maybe of James Cook and Addison looks very nice. And like the 49ers defense could eat against the Giants. They could.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so like the 49ers D could feast.
Yeah.
But it's going to be close, though. I mean, it really is going to depend on Tyler with Madison. If Madison comes through for Tyler, I think he'll take it. But it's going to be
it's all going to depend on
Wilson plays New England. Like, Bill Belichick's not gonna have these guys drop 40 points on Bill Belichick. So like it's
Oh
like
yeah, no.
I think I'm gonna go more towards RJ. I'm sorry, Tyler, but
Mm-hmm.
personally, if I had to choose between two teams that I want, I would probably take RJ's at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna pick an upset out of all the matches, let me just go back to make sure I'm not speaking out my ass here. Yeah, I'd probably say that's the upset match right there. Just I
But
think Trevor Lawrence is going to be better. I think he's going to be better. Chris Olave, Mark Andrews. I mean, he's got dudes. Granted, again, Lamar Jackson can still do Lamar Jackson things, and I agree with your take that if Matson really kind of figures it out, then that could swing the matchup. But I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to predict the upset here: Brown Beefcakes over Big Tua.
You guys
All
will be
right,
wrong.
it
maybe.
depends though. If Amon-Ra misses this game, I think Tyler will take it though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I
If
agree.
Amon-Ra misses
Yeah,
this week, I think Tyler will take it though.
yeah. It's really dependent upon a few things. Like Madsen needs to step the fuck up, and then if Amon Ra is not playing, then that definitely swings things in Tyler's
He's
favor
gonna
for
play.
sure.
He only had cramps.
Yeah.
I
All
know.
right,
I feel like this guy's always hurt though. This guy's always.
my dude's out here made of glass. All right, next matchup we got here, we have Fuddruckers v6 against gang members only. So it's a 10 versus 4 matchup. Right now, this game is favored to go Fuddruckers v6 110 to gang members only 103.01. So Lur, who you got winning this matchup?
I don't know, man. This is also a tough one. This one's gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down on the wire. Also, I don't know. I mean, both teams are just kind of crippled right now. And Dylan trading away Rashad White, that's definitely kind of sus. But then again, Blake has Stinky Pitts in his lineup. And in Dylan's defense too, Josh Jacobs is due for a game. And Sunday night against the Steelers, the stinky Steelers as of this season, I think I'm gonna make a slightly biased pick here and go for my brother. Only
I
because
feel
Blake
that.
is crippled, as he unfortunately always is every fantasy season. I'm sorry to say that, Blake, but facts
Yeah.
are facts.
All right, Marquise, who you got?
So if Eckler misses this week, I think I'm going to go towards Blake. I think Blake's team's roster is more built to win than Dylan's. But I mean, like I said, these are tough matchups, though. I mean, it's really going to depend on Brees Hall. If Brees Hall can get to his projection or game Amari, I think Blake will take it.
And if Aaron Jones plays,
The only reason why I'm saying Blake is because Jefferson's versing the Chargers defense. And I mean, this guy could potentially drop
that
40
could be a
points.
40 bomb.
It
Yeah, this
it
guy
it
could
very
potentially
well could be.
40 points for Blake.
Yeah.
Damn, he's benching James Conner. I mean, oh, he plays Dallas though.
Yeah, that's a smart move there. Definitely a smart move sitting anybody playing Dallas. Yeah, for me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick Dill. We're gonna go Dill with the win
Right.
in this one here.
If Jalen Waddle and Eckler don't play, I'll take Dylan. But if they both don't play, I'm taking Blake.
Yeah, I'm going Dylan here. I'm gonna let Chloe out of my room real quick. 1 second. You guys deliberate. Hold on.
Yeah. It's tough though, very tough.
I think it's all going to come down. No, yeah, a lot on Dylan's plate. If Eckler's probably not going to play. Waddle's still kind of sus, but dude, Josh Jacobs is due, man. This guy's a scary guy.
No, he is due. No, I agree. But he looks a little worrisome, a little bit. But he's versus the Steelers, so
Yeah,
like
there's a way he's going to get it done.
he does have a juicy schedule too. Josh Jacobs,
A lot of
looks
green.
very juicy schedule.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to. I'm out of this one, so let's go ahead and move on to my matchup. We got TuAnon against Sir Lambington. This is a 3-2 matchup, playoff seeding, technically. I am supposed to lose this matchup 131-27 and 126 in favor of Sir Lambington. Joe currently 2-0. TuAnon sitting at 1-1. So, Lur, who you got winning this matchup?
This is also going to be a tough one, I think. I mean, he's got Jerry Judy in the lineup right now. What did he do last week? Some shit. 5 targets. That could go up. I don't know, man. This one's gonna be tough because I don't think the injuries are really like ETN has cramped, so that's really nothing to worry about. I don't even know. Actually, you know what, Brad? I'm gonna go with you because you're getting Rashad White, and if he keeps popping, he's gonna be good. I mean, your receivers. Who'd you trade for?
I got. Who the fuck
Rashad
did I
White,
get?
and who was your other receiver?
Oh my god, who did I get?
You even know who you didn't
Oh,
like.
Terry McLaurin. Sorry. Scary Terry.
Way too
I had a brain fart. I'm like, God, who the fuck did I get in that trade? Yeah, Terry
Wait, you're
McLaurin.
getting
So
Terry? Ooh, I may have to change the call then. Yeah, I'm gonna go Joey because you're giving up Pittman. Because then your receivers might be a little weak now.
yeah, I mean,
Terry's weird for me. I had him 1 year. He was always like 8, like 9, 10. It's gonna be close though. I think it's gonna be 50-50 anyone's game. I'm biased towards Terry, so I'm gonna go with Joey.
I feel that. Marquise, what do you think?
So, looking at the matchup, I mean, Keenan Allen he's probably going to feast for you again. I mean, Kelsey, I mean, nothing, like I said, nothing needs to be said here. I'm only going to go with Joey only because, like, dude, Joey always just finds a way, and his team just
Yeah.
always snaps,
And he has CMC.
But I will say, if Etienne and Metcalf miss this week, which I don't think they will, I think you'll take it, Brad. But if they don't, I don't see Joey losing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
unless
got to give Joe credit. I mean, every season, season in, season out. I mean, his squads are just consistently consistent.
Yeah,
like always
I mean,
just getting ballers.
I wouldn't be shy if Joey drops like 140 this week. But like your team is like this one. Like I think every matchup this week is going to be close though. If their projections hold up, I think every game's going to be close though.
Yeah,
But
you gonna start?
because I only like his team a little bit more is because your running backs are a little dodgy, Brad. That's the only thing. Everything else looks kind of solid on your team. But
Yeah.
But
your
if
running
Jake
back,
comes through
sure,
like he's supposed to, then
Yeah.
Brad should be in good shape.
I mean, if Judy drops 20 for Joey, I think it's game over though.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I'll say this. I think that Joe's team is too stacked. I'm still figuring out my roster. I mean, I'm in the waiver wire all the fucking time, and I just made a trade for Rashad White. So I mean, I wouldn't even really pick myself. I mean, I think that I can win. All the intangibles that you guys mentioned, I think are definitely out there. But if it's me picking this matchup, I think I'd probably pick Joey to win just because his lineup is absolutely stacked. So
And
There's no way you play Mike Williams, right?
McCaffrey against the Giants. Oh boy.
right?
Brad, there's no way you play Williams, right? 3 Chargers in your lineup.
No. I mean, like, I really have Williams on the roster just kind of like trade bait because he's a good receiver, and I've been kind of, when I've been talking in these trade talks the entire week, I've been throwing him out there like, hey, solid guy, not really made of glass. He's number 2 and he can get it done. So it's out there, but yeah, no, I don't play 3 Chargers. I mean, realistically, I'm not probably even going to play Josh Kelly either. I'm going to keep Pacheco and put Rashad White in there instead of Josh Kelly. So
Really
we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, I trust Pacheco more than Kelly because Pacheco is game in, game out. Like he gets the touches. Joshua Kelly, he's solid, but I just don't think he has the reps to. Does he smell the end zone? I don't know if he has a touchdown this year.
It's Pacheco.
So, whatever. Pacheco, potato. Fuck you.
Pacheco.
Whatever. Pacheco. Whatever.
Bro, and
All right.
Madden Pacheco is unstoppable, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I think that
Is unstoppable.
he's a solid running back. It's just he needs to get if he gets the touches, especially in the red zone, like we're set. We're set.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think that's a good place to stop after the week 3 pick'em. But dude, Marquise, it was sick having you on the show, dude. What'd you think? Did you enjoy your experience on the pod? Good shit.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure to be with you too. Share
Pleasure
my
to have you
football
guys on.
with you too.
Dude, it was impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. An absolute pleasure. And Lur,
I gotta be on here more, bro.
hey, hit up the sign up sheet, dude. You hit the sign up sheet, you're on.
I'm the OG in this league, dude. You know.
Yeah,
I've
man.
been here
First,
since- You know.
first person other than Dylan and Joe. So there you go.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. This is gonna wrap it up here for us. This is TuAnon signing out. We got Kamish, we got Marquise. Appreciate you guys. Good luck going into week 3. If any trades happen between now and Sunday, I will hop on the sticks and do an emergency pod. Other than that, peace out, Girl Scouts. Peace.
See you.
Everybody say bye. Bye.
In the pod.
All right, it's over. It's over.